leave the cupboard
No,
bare
he
at Georgia.
didn't. No, I just think there needs to be a little extra energy at Georgia. They are just that close in my mind. I felt
They're
like that
really
for years,
right there.
and they just need a guy like Smart that's going to bring just that little extra energy. They've got all the talent. They certainly, that's I think what they needed to bring them to the next level. Not the 9-win team, the 10-win team that never wins the big one. I think Georgia is poised to be that next big team in the SEC.
Here's the question. This is what started this whole thing, and that is the question is, how great is Nick Saban? And we're going to talk later in the week with Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah.
He's a guy who's observed him very. Maybe we were watching maybe we're watching a Picasso or Rembrandt here.
Well,
and a guy who's won 5 national championships now. What if he ends up winning 4 more, or 3 more? Where will he be? He may be right there, one of the 3 greatest of all time. So we don't know about that. Let's wait and see about the young guys. Who's going to step up behind him? Some people saying it could be the guy in Gainesville. Could be.
Well, McElwain looks really good, but what I like is when you think about greatest coaches, you think about eras and how they changed the game of football.
Sure.
Bear Bryant changed the game of football. Steve Spurrier changed the game of football. Urban Meyer changed the game of football. People say, what do you mean Urban Meyer? He's still coaching. He ushered in a big way with his national championships the spread offense.
Yeah.
Nick Saban is changing the game of football the way, instead of rebuilding, he just reloads year after year after year.
True.
And he's changing the game of football.
I mean, can he continue on this pace, where he's won 4 national championships in the last 7 years? Can he become very much like in college basketball, the way Coach K has been at Duke, just rises right back up to the top or near it every single year? Can that happen in college football, and can Nick Saban be that guy over the span of multiple decades?
Here's the interesting thing about that, excuse me, Tom, is that this point will be made. You heard Paul Feinbaum. 2 years ago, we were saying Urban Meyer is the best coach in football. Now, all of a sudden, we got the guy in Tuscaloosa, the best coach in football. And as Paul Feinbaum will pontificate on, what if they play in a bowl game or a playoff game and Meyer beats Nick Saban? What then? So this thing can still change something.
Well, we could have a rivalry there come the college football
already got
playoff
one,
for
actually.
years to come. We could
Like
see
one we've
Alabama
never seen
and
in
Ohio
football.
State meet up, multiple years throughout the next couple of decades. Who knows?
Which brings us back to the question. Whether you like the playoffs, you don't think enough team gets in or whatever, the fact that it sets up that we could see the 2 premier coaches in the college football game meet each other on a regular basis in a playoff situation, whether you think they got it right, whether there's enough teams, whether there's not enough teams, it's a whole lot better than it's ever been in college football.
That's why Spurrier and Bauman is so good, because the years they play.
It was 4.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Every time they played Florida State, when they played them to get to the national, Florida State was a top 5 team.
Right, every year.
Every time. And so Spurrier says, hey, I got to play an SEC schedule and play a top 5 team. That's what you call a tough assignment, right?
Right, and that's what this playoff is. And wouldn't it be great to see 2 great coaches, Urban Meyer and Nick Saban? I know people out there going, we want to see them all the time. If you love the game of football and you want to see the best people at their craft, why would you not want to see those 2 play each other in the playoffs every year?
Chances are you're going to see it most years. I think 2 of those in the college football playoff most years.
All right, we got the millennials down there. I want to weigh in. You guys got a thought about this? What do you think? You have a thought? I know you're all Gator fans down there. Okay, so let's just throw out the fact that you can't lose McElwain. But looking at the greatness of Nick Saban, you're young, you haven't seen that much. Is there a coach out there in the SEC in football that gets your attention? You say, this is a guy I think's got a great future. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead, buddy. I really think I like what Tennessee has going on with Coach Jones over there. I think with their 11-win season last year, as Tom James, I believe, was emphasizing, they're really due to break out. And also, as Buddy, you alluded to, they've got to beat Florida this year for him to really keep his position secure. So, but I really do like what they've done with Josh Dobbs, Jalen Hurd. I like what they do with those guys over there, and I think that they really can have a breakout season this year, even more so than last season, and progress even further.
All right, so you got Butch Jones. Jake, who you got?
Well, I do agree with Luke. I think what he's doing over there at Tennessee is awesome. You know, I was there in the Swamp whenever they put up one heck of a fight against my Florida Gators over there, and we fortunately were able to pull that out while we still had Will Greer. But you know who I like is Mr. Brett over there at Arkansas. They got off to a slow start last year, but their finish and the heart they showed, that team, that whole organization towards the end of last year, and then, of course, they're winning the bowl game. I think they've got a bright future. I think they've got some talent, and I think the head coach over at Arkansas is going to do good things.
Bielema's your guy.
That's right.
You know, nobody has mentioned Hugh Freeze. This is what I can't understand. Hugh Freeze is he was the guy that really Foley had on his radar screen.
He's gotten people to Oxford that you never thought he was going to get to Oxford.
No one's mentioned. This is just my point, is that we've kind of forgotten about Hugh Freeze. We'll take a break. Go ahead.
Well, real quick before we go to break, there's another guy we've forgotten about because he's an assistant coach, and I know as much as this pains me to say, one of the best head coaches you may see in the next 3 or 4 years come out of the pack is an assistant coach right now at Alabama.
You talking about Lane Kiffin?
As much as it pains me to say, that guy, if he gets another head coaching job after he's learned from Nick Saban, may turn the world up on its ear.
He'll do well in the Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, I didn't think you had it in it. I didn't think you had it in you, Schmitty.
Mountain West Conference. There we go.
Right. No. By the way, I think the Mountain West Conference is the fighting conference. So we'll take a break, come back, we'll finish up What about Hugh Freeze? Talk about that next right here on Buddy Martin's sports page.
1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA.
The Source.
Are you looking for a salon whose focus is both on your outer and inner beauty, as well as creating a positive and happy atmosphere? Then Beautifully You Salon is the place. Owner Jerry Taylor creates a personal experience for each guest by specializing in today's top trends in color and cutting. To set your consultation today, call 352-789-4563. That is 352-789-4563. Beautifully You focuses on you.
From beautiful townhomes to equestrian estates, Golden Ocala Golf and Equestrian Club provides the perfect haven of elegance for any homeowner. Not to mention our championship golf course, award-winning tennis program, state-of-the-art spa, and new luxury equestrian suite. We offer an array of membership options to suit a variety of lifestyles. Call 352-369-6969 today for more information about our latest real estate offerings.
Do you suffer with frequent migraines? If you've experienced several migraines each month for at least the past year, you may qualify for a clinical research study. To find out more information about this study, please call Rinstar Medical Research in Ocala at 352-629-5800. All study medications and study-related procedures are at no cost to you, and insurance is not required. Compensation for time and travel will be provided. Again, if you suffer frequent migraines, please call Rinstar Medical Research in Ocala at 352-629-5800. That's 352-629-5800. Rinstar Medical Research, seeking tomorrow's answers to the health questions of today.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for one day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Rounding out the program. By the way, to thank our guest earlier, Danny Williams, did us a great job talking about appraisals and
Matt McCall.
Matt McCall also. Thank you, Coach McCall. And we got a couple minutes, guys. I'm going to switch subject on you real fast because we touched on this subject a little bit last week with David Moulton. But our friend Tony Barnhart, who will be on the show tomorrow and again on Southern Pigskin, he says he agrees with Nick Saban that college football needs a commissioner. Mm-hmm. Think about that now. Commissioner. Let's ask the opinion, starting with Tom James and Tom Schmitz and the millennial corner down there. Does college football need a commissioner? If so, why?
Well, it needs more than what it has right now, manning the shop. Okay, because I think that the NCAA is clearly losing its power. I mean, we've watched that happen over the last few years. So what's going to happen when there are allegations against schools? Who's going to police this stuff right now? It's not the NCAA. I just think that those days are gone when the NCAA is running things. And I like what Coach Saban had to say about needing a commissioner of college football.
And here's why. You got 5 super conferences. We know we're going to that. We're practically there now. If you got a violation in the SEC and a violation in the Big 12, neither commissioner of those leagues are going to come down as hard on their guys. They think the other commissioners should come down because they want the competitive advantage. Whether they'll admit it or not, they want their guys to be there while the SEC guys aren't, and vice versa.
Good point,
You
Jay.
need a central commissioner that can oversee all 5 conferences and set the guidelines for all 5 conferences, because if you have 5 commissioners, they're going to do what's best for their league, not what's best for the game.
Yeah, you need one set of rules, not 5 sets of rules. So, yeah, good point, Schmitty.
All right, guys, what you got? You got about 30 seconds down there. Commissioner, yes or no? Luke?
Yes, I believe that there should be a commissioner. I believe there should be one sole commissioner and one set of guidelines so that the teams are all accountable for following them, whether it's violations or anything of that matter. So, yes, I do believe there should
Jake?
be a college commissioner.
Let's let Anita answer this one, too, by the way. Jake?
Absolutely. Somebody's got to be accountable.
All right, now this is where the wisdom comes in. I guarantee you, Anita will have a better answer than any of you guys had. Anita, does college football need a commissioner?
I think they do. I mean,
And it should be a woman, correct?
yes, it should always be a woman.
That's my girl.
And if Hillary, by the way, loses, she can step over there and be the commissioner.
Exactly. I would.
There you
Here you
go.
go. Condoleezza Rice, where are you?
Actually, she wouldn't be bad.
She wouldn't be a bad
Seriously,
commissioner.
where
be bad
is
at all.
she?
She knows all about sports.
Wouldn't be bad. So yeah. So as far as the commissioner goes, they got to do something because, as we said, the NCAA has no teeth. They're a toothless tiger now. They can't govern. They can't investigate. Not enough people. So,
You know, if Hillary were the commissioner, boy, she'd be a lot of favoritism towards the SEC, right? Being from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
good point. You never know. Well, Brett Bielema might want that. All right. Thanks to everybody. Thanks, Tom, James, Tom Schmitz, to Luke, Jake, and Anita. I'm Buddy Martin. Have a great night, everybody.